It is a bit of a sausage fest. I did see some... No hijab? No hijab. You'll get arrested for that. Yeah, a lot of hijabless. A lot of hijabless. Hijabless? Sounds like we're saying that they're jobless. No hijab and they're not being detained? What in the F? Well, we haven't seen any dogs, so no dog walking.
Perfect job, Ian. Double down on it and play Find the Hijabless. Hasty generalization. You look at one or two examples and ignore decades of real evidence. It would be like me watching a video of Mexican people having fun in Texas and saying, see, they are having fun, so the ICE doesn't arrest them. Can someone remind me what the fuck does 8% Lebanese Anissa and her lobotomite husband know about Middle East? What's your source, buddy? Did you read anything about it? Did you watch any documentaries? Did you talk to any Persian man or woman in your fucking life? Of course not. You are just repeating what Anissa says, which in turn repeats what Hassan says.
Two principles. Let me explain to you. Two principles that you should keep with you, coming from a person who's Turkish, okay? When you look at a situation in the Middle East, you look at what the local government is and who the Western forces are. Never align with the Western forces. So when I look at other countries, I look at the regional actor, whoever the regional power player is, and then I look at who is backed by the Western superpowers. That's a principle that you could take home with you. If you want to actually be moral or if you want to be smart about the way you analyze other countries, that's one basic principle that you can take home with you. All of a sudden, magically, you are above on your foreign policy analysis. You're going to be better off than 90% of people that look at the situation.
As of yesterday, Iran cut all of the internet access. As far as I understand, average Iran citizens can't use the internet right now. Of course, there might be workarounds such as satellites, but for all intents and purposes, that's the case. In my previous video, I briefly mentioned that I work a real job, and I have Persian colleagues. One of them is my team lead, Mr. Muhammad. I'm gonna read you my exchange with my team lead, who is a man recently escaped Iran trying to build a life abroad. The image you see is a recreation because I didn't wanna screenshot my teams on company laptop. I've been following the protests, crazy stuff. Did they really cut off the internet? Hey champ, yes, motherfuckers cut the whole internet. I guess so they can commit whatever war crimes and try to get away with it. Exactly, this is the end for them. I hope so. I heard the old bastard might run away to Russia. Yes, I believe he already did. He should rent an apartment with Assad.
Okay. No hijabs. And they're wearing freaking street clothes. What the heck? What the heck? Colored hair? What the heck? This can't be the Middle East.
Imagine Nick Fuentes sits on the cuck corner like that, watching a random video in LA and says, see all those black folk walking around freely? So obviously there is no racism in the US. This is how the left loses people. As a Turkish man who actually lives in Turkey, unlike Hasan Peker or Ian Jomha, let me explain two principles you should keep with you. You don't have to glaze extremists to own the conservatives, and you can criticize the shortcomings of the Western society without looking like a fool who supports child marriage and forced hijab. These fuckers put you in a position where you think denouncing terrorists makes you a right-wing grifter. Don't fall for it. It used to be your racist uncle saying all the dumb shit. Now we have Twitch streamers and bread tubers.
Wait, stop, Armin. So, the Islamic regime right now is literally broadcasting Tucker Carlson interviews in Persian on their 24-hour news channel. The country is in a state of chaos, and yet for some reason, the Islamic regime is choosing to play Tucker Carlson interviews because this is like, you know, it's Islamist propaganda. I'm just filming this right now because if I didn't do this, no one would believe. This is literally what's going on in occupied Iran right now.
Purity test failed.